Okay. Sorry about that. I just had to fix some stuff for fixing. Alright. I. Oh. Wasn't that a fantastic break?
Have you ever paused to consider our reason for making the sea of men? We fal'Cie are crafted for a single purpose, and granted finite power to that end. With men, it is not so. Men dream, aspire, and through indomitable force of will achieve the impossible. Your power is beyond measure. We take the sea, that we might wield such strength. Through you, we obtained freedom from our bondage. And now, your focus alone remains. Defy it, and all will be for naught. The crew's sacrifice, and that of Grand Pulse as well.
Neil!
Yet, if we but summon the Maker, we will be granted the chance to begin again. All our sins absolved, and the world born anew. Submit the sea. Become Ragnarok. Lead us into the light.
Let her go!
We have no need of flawed the sea.
Orphan! I'll do it. I'll destroy you.
Ragnarok. The will to guide a world unto oblivion. Can you bear the sin of our salvation?
You heard me. I said I'll do it!
You can't! I'll be fine. And you can't forget our promise. We promised to save Cocoon. We promised!
I made another promise too. To protect my family.
Fang?
Sometimes. You gotta choose! Back off!
What did you do? This ain't the time to be losing it, lady!
You too, huh? What do you gain from hurting Vanille? We're in this together. This is my focus. No one's gonna stop me. Everything I do. Why? Is this what you meant to happen? All of them.
Wait, did everyone just transform?
After all we went through.
But what does this mean? out of Fang.
After what I did. Pay my sin to bear for choosing salvation.
Please.
Oh god. He just smacked the shit out of Fang. Oh, that's funny.
Stop it!
No, for some reason OBS kind of went offline for a bit. But no, fam, we're at the end, cause I did it during that break. Rage quit. You could say that.
Sacrifice, miracles of misery. From shattered shards, a new crystal legend will arise.
What is that? Is that Fang?
Yes,
That's kind of cool,
let anger be your strength.
but really stupid. Is this the end? Well, I know everyone comes back, sort of.
Despair, despair and save us all.
But where is this coming from? I don't even know. Give me 1 sec.
Is come.
Damn, these cutscenes are way too much. I can't believe it. This is the end of the game that I have completed.
Anger didn't drive us. We just had things worth fighting for.
Yet again. How many times must you fail?
It was a very difficult fight. I know. Yep, I'm glad too. Thank you, Wade. That means a lot. I didn't. Nope. I did not. I'm a true man
Let me go.
that understands how to beat the games.
Of Ragnarok. Deliver us that which we have too long been denied.
Give me 1 sec. I think I might be a little delayed.
What do you want?
Steep yourself in hatred. Let it infuse your soul with the strength it craves.
Okay. I think I got it in sync. Yep, I got it in sync.
Your awakening demands an offering of pain.
Vanille. Run.
No! I swore I wouldn't run away anymore. I'd rather fight and lose than give up without even trying.
Ooh! What is that? We transform back.
Miracles out of misery. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, Fang. Who'd be dumb enough to swallow that crock?
Sure. We've all had better weeks.
You're alive!
But you can't be.
But we are.
Could be more Fal'Cie smoke and mirrors.
Fang, I'm sorry.
We made you go it alone. Second time now, isn't it?
Yep.
But where were you?
Somewhere cold and dark. Just thinking about everything that happened up until now. And then it was like...
It was like I had a glimpse of the future.
Mm.
Everyone was smiling and laughing. Even Sarah. Even Light.
I don't know. It's a new focus or something. Thinking didn't really make sense, of course.
This is fucking stupid.
Knowing we were worm bait and all, but as luck would have it, next thing I know, I feel somebody pushing me right along.
You were there too, Fang. Same side. All of us. Together to the end.
What the fuck are we doing? Why are there so many flashbacks? Stupid.
Listen, you're not alone anymore. We have a new family now. We stick together, you hear me?
We'll never go back to
I promise.
Australia. I mean, Grandpa's Australia.
We promised, didn't we?
I wonder what the Japanese equivalent to an Australian accent is. Australian?
The brand of a lassie. The symbol of the focus we all faced.
Sick.
The mark of the fate we all shared. Proof of the promise we all made.
The heroes never die.
That's right,
Come on.
Troy Baker.
We've got a world to save.
If we have the power to destroy Cocoon, then we have the power to save it. You say you want your day of wrath, do ya? Well,
Yeah.
it's coming right up.
Time we gave the people what they really want.
This is fucking stupid. Everything we've done so far. Yeah, you do your devil horns, girl. You praise Satan.
We can do it. I know we can. We made it this far.
I never gave up.
Let's make a real miracle happen.
I'm not the
Lady
pull-out
Luck
king.
sure ain't
I'm
on
the
his
pull-through
side.
king. I'm the pull-through king. Didn't falter for 1 second. Nope. Not at all. Nani? Book. Oh look, this dumb shit. I guess not.
No, we overreach you.
Is that so?
You don't believe in anything. You gave up on life before you were even born. Sat poisoning Cocoon from the inside, waiting for someone to come and destroy you. Sure, you think the end of the world is salvation. All you care about is death's release. So take it, and leave the rest of us alone. We don't think like that. When we think there's no hope left, we keep looking until we find some. Maybe Cocoon is past saving, but it's our home, and we'll protect it or die
Yeah, that's right,
trying.
Snow.
We live to make the impossible possible. That is our focus.
Dumb Oh no, I got beat. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, just gotta take a break. Oh, okay, I'm back. Ooh, that was a tough fight. Took care of that. No problem. It's a shitty third boss.
Let's pick up the slack. All right. Give him everything you've got.
That's kind of cool, I guess. Jesus. Oh, wow. God damn.
We're here to stop him. We've come to save Cocoon, right?
Right. That's what we did. Save Cocoon. Is this money? Yeah, this is money. This is a money shot right now. Excuse me.
Stay together!
Hey, grab my hand.
Okay.
We're best friends.
Vanille!
Bye. So stupid.
Vanille?
The last boss fight over blinking an
Wishes
eye. Yeah.
can come true.
Whew, it was tough.
But
Like I said,
what if you just wait for miracles?
very difficult.
Miracles are things we make for ourselves. Here and now.
Oh my god, they vaporized those animals. Jesus. Oh no, that's something else. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that Ragnarok? What? Wait, what? What is happening? What? This is this is the equivalent of Final Fantasy Spirits Within. Why is it made out of gross jelly and now crystal? What? Is that lightning? That is lightning.
Wake up.
Awake in the morning, tired of sleeping. Get in the shower and make my bed alone. I put on my makeup, talking to the mirror, ready for a new day.
They did it. They saved the world.
No, they gave us a new one.
I'm so confused.
That's one gift I'll forgive him for not rapping.
Yeah.
This is as much as we can do. The rest is up to you.
Oh, Vanilla and Fang.
Completed our focus?
Cocoon's seen better days, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'd say that qualifies as a demolition. Focus complete.
Whatever you want to believe.
Wait, what Jedi?
Really is a miracle.
What Jedi mind shit is happening? Where they're able to communicate with them?
My brand. It's gone.
On your titties. On your titties. Yes, your brain on your titties.
It's easy to lose sight of things in a world of
Especially you,
violence.
Saz. You had brain on your titties.
But if you keep
Your Saz
going,
titties.
you're sure to find what you're looking for. Sooner or later.
Oh. I just realized who it is.
Look there.
I could tell it's Dodge because of his afro.
Sarah!
I mean, I could tell it's Sarah because of her afro. Where Chocobo at? There's Chocobo.
They're gone, aren't they?
Hey,
I guess they meant for this to be goodbye. And again, we've changed our fates before.
Come on.
Okay.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
It's okay.
Hey, come on, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan. What? You are gonna allow it.
Wow.
Right?
You don't waste any time, do you?
No, I don't.
That's right, just charge in, guns blazing.
I will make her happy.
I believe you. Congrats.
Is Vanilla and...
Prayers turn to promises? Not even fate can stand in their way.
Yeah, they are.
We held the light of hope in our hearts and achieved the impossible. Now we live on to greet a new dawn.
Okay, I'm not gonna hide anymore. Yeah, this is the fucking end. This is cutscenes. I did not care for this game. I turn off the annotations and let the credits roll. Alright, I'll just let it keep going. So I gave up on the game. I thought, fuck it, at this point, just to watch the cutscenes and just get it over with. Okay. So here's the thing. This is what I like to do always whenever I finish a game, is to give my full, complete thought on it. Even though I technically didn't beat it, technically, I do have a major beef with this game, and that would be, oh God, like, the story's confusing as fuck. The names of certain world items is like, world things are fucking confusing. Like the Fal'Cie, the Lissi, the NC, that shit is confusing as fuck. That is terrible. All the characters I did not care for. The only one I liked was Saz. Saz was the only relatable character. But as for Lightning, Snow, Hope, Fang, even Vanille, I did not care for them. And here's the thing. That ending was... I liked it, because it was very nice, but it was very confusing. Because I don't understand what the fuck just happened. Like, Vanille and Fang turned into that monster, and they saved the Earth? Or their planet? Grand Pulse? I don't even know. Like, that shit was a little confusing to me. That's not to say that I probably will try to beat this game on my own time. I'll probably record myself instead of streaming it, because just to save you guys time from me dying all the time. I probably have to grind. I think that's the one thing as well, is that I probably have to grind. So everything in total, on a scale of 1 to 10, I have to give this game like a 6 or like 5.5 or a 6, because look, the only thing that made this game up for me was the music. The music is great. I like the orchestral. I even like the fact that the end boss had like opera, which was actually pretty cool. The character designs are amazing. The summon designs are fucking cool. They're cool as shit. Like, they're cool as shit. Like, I like the fact that they're like Transformers almost, and I think that's really, really cool. But everything else that I stated, like the characters, just like the story and what else is happening around, and even the end boss, where it felt like a fucking cheap ass boss. Granted, I probably have to go back and grind, but that I feel like should not be a problem. I feel like that should not be one of the biggest keys when I'm going online looking at Final Fantasy end boss, and then all the forums that I see is this final boss is cheap as shit. Those are the forums that I found. I put down Orphan Final Boss, and then it comes up Orphan Final Boss. Why is this boss such a cheap shit? And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. So it's not just me. And then I'm looking at the forums and I see people who've beaten it like multiple times, and they're like, oh, that boss fight wasn't that hard. And it's like, what the fuck? That doesn't help, first of all. And second, that should not be the main thing. That should not be a lot of newcomers' problems, where they have to look on forums and they see that not only are they having a hard time, but people online were having a hard time with this game. The visuals and everything are nice. I can see why this game got thrown so much money, because it's really nice to look at, even for a PS3 game. PS3, Xbox 360, hell, it's even on PC as well. Like, it's very nice to look at. But the visuals don't necessarily make up all the faults that it has, the ones that I just stated. So that's where I have a problem with this, and that's why I feel like my experience with this game is unfortunately is something that I feel like I did not have fun with. I felt like I did not have fun with this game. There were moments where if I kind of liked some of the cutscenes where, for example, where Saz is about to shoot Vanille and you feel the emotion. You feel the emotion because of the voice acting. And the voice acting is actually pretty good, besides Vanille's moans and eyeing and oohing. Like, you feel the emotion in that. Like, you see the visual and you're like, holy shit, like, this is actually a pretty good scene. But then when you fight the bosses, or when you fight something and you have to deal with the fucking combat, and you have to deal with paradigm shifts and trying to not die while you're in mid-animation of paradigm shift, it's like, it's fucking annoying as shit. It's surprising at the fact that they never went back to that specific combat style. I don't know if in 13.2 they do it. They probably do, because it's 13.2, or in Lightning Returns, because I haven't played that. I barely saw any videos on that. But I don't know if Final Fantasy 14 does that. 15 doesn't do that for shit, because 15 changed its whole playstyle. What terrible. It was first mistake. And that's the thing, is that, like, I'm not trying to be harsh on the game, because I realize that a lot of people that came to some of these Final Fantasy streams love this game. But I as someone that has played other JRPGs and actually really enjoyed them, this doesn't really live up to it, honestly. And I can see why it has a reputation of a very, very mixed game. Like I said, it's visually pleasing to look at, but story, character development, there was some character development, some, but I felt like it was essentially stuff that was just going with the flow, that it didn't feel right or earned, I have to say. Because the whole shit with Hope is a perfect example of where I feel like his character development did not feel earned, because in the end he just was like, oh yeah, I guess I won't kill you, Snow. I guess we're friends now because you saved me from that one time. And it's like, what? What? Like, your whole goal throughout the whole fucking game was to murder Snow. And then you just decide, oh yeah, I guess I won't kill him anymore. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. That's why I don't like Hope as a character. Snow's a little weird, because he's that very outgoing character that I guess is supposed to be like the hero archetype, but I don't know, it's just that I feel like Snow falls a little bit flat, because he only has like one straight goal, and it's to save Sarah. And then before I get to Lightning, Saz, I like Saz because Saz has that dad complex, that this is his son, this is his only family, he has to save his son. And that's why I like to see throughout the whole game that Saz was actually the most pleasing to actually see it and develop as a character, because he's like, I'm with a bunch of weirdos and I kind of have to like get this shit done, even though I'm not a hero. And you see that in the beginning of the game, that he's not a hero. Like, he follows Lightning. Okay, thank you, YouTube person. Thank you. But that's what I'm saying is that I liked Saz because he was the most relatable character. Everyone else kind of fit a weird archetype. Yeah, it was weird. And then Lightning was like the worst out of all of them. Lightning was just not great as a main character. I did not like Lightning as a main character, to be honest. Yeah. Because here's the thing, I beat Final Fantasy 15, and that's the first Final Fantasy game I've beaten, and I really liked Final Fantasy 15, but that doesn't mean that I don't bring out the problems that the game has. The game is very, very broken. It is incredibly broken, and that's the biggest fault. Because the thing is that I love Final Fantasy 15, but that game is broken as shit. In the sense of story, the story is broken, but everything else, the world, the story, yeah, well, the story is at least somewhat understandable, but like I said, it's broken. The characters I loved in 15, the just like the designs of the characters, how the gameplay was, even though it was wonky at times, the gameplay, but it's an action game rather than a turn-based or a pseudo turn-based like this. And that's the thing, is that this game it's weird because I'm trying to compare it to its newest game, and the newest game to me, well, to me it feels like the newest game I liked more than this. But I know a lot of people would disagree with me about that, but that's how I really like 15, because of the characters and music, just like the overall setting and like what you can do. And but like I said, I'm still able to point out the problems of the game. The game is, the story is broken. Up until now, a year, what is it, like a year or two after its release, it's somewhat fixed. But that should not be the solution. That should have not been the case at all. That game should have been just complete and done, and that's it. But it wasn't. And that's where 15 has a fault. But with this is a game completely in its world, and is supposed to basically encapsulate you in this world and try to tell you, hey, this is the story that's going on, this is what's happening, try to involve yourself into the story. But it's very hard to, when the story is kind of uninteresting. It's the typical, we have to stop the end of the world story. And just the terminology of a lot of things is just awful as well, because it's hard to remember what the fuck most of the stuff is called. Like the Lassie, NC, and Falsi. That shit, I was confused, because it's like, okay, it's great that you made a completely made up word for your world, but it's confusing as fuck when they all sound the fucking same. It's a problem. So, like I said, I give this game like a 5.5, maybe a 6, but that's because my enjoyment was hindered a lot because of the fact that I got stuck, I got frustrated. There were times where I needed help. Thankfully, Deco was here to help me out, but that I feel like should not be the case, where I have to be guided to finish this game. That's the thing. I should not be guided. I should understand how the things work, and I kind of did, but there were moments where it's like, okay, that's the thing, is that the paradigm shift was an interesting concept. It's very interesting, but it does have its faults, because you have so many different kinds of combinations of paradigms, but you only are suited to what, 6, I think. So depending on a boss fight, you can go on fighting a boss without knowing that you're supposed to have a specific paradigm in order to fight it. And that's the problem. I spent hours fucking trying to fight the final boss and trying to think, maybe I might need a different paradigm, looking on different forums and like, oh, they said that this paradigm is a good one, but then I try it and then it doesn't work because their strategy is completely different than mine. What their equipment was completely different than mine. How I was upgraded, how their party was upgraded, it's completely different. And that's the problem, is that like I should not be looking for a guide on this. I should at least get through this. And I know that I've upgraded almost everything. I've upgraded my weapons. The only things I didn't upgrade were my accessories. and some Crystarium parts I did not upgrade. I did not get up to upgrade. But the thing is that I would have to go back and grind. Like, I don't mind grinding, but I just don't like the fact that I'm stuck on a fucking boss fight where it feels like I'm just trapped, and then on top of that, I feel like the boss is starting to feel a bit unfair. And you know, with those that's the thing, is that I was looking up the final boss, the second phase, and it's like the second boss has like a minor chance of it killing you instantly. But as you can see, almost every fucking time that I played the thing, I would get insta killed. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying everything. But like I said, I will probably grind on my own time, and then I will record myself beating the game so I can actually say that I beat the game, and look at the cutscene one more time, the end cutscene, just to see what the fuck was happening, because I didn't know what the fuck was happening. But besides that, it's just, this game, it really sucked a lot of enjoyment out of me. And I like to go into video games with, like, not high hopes, but like an open mind. And this, it's just, oh my god, it's I'm just thinking of like all the times that I've died constantly because of the final boss, and then, you know, getting back into the first phase was just, it was just a nightmare, because it's like I have to remember the specific things of what I have to do when entering that boss fight, and every time I reach, because here's the thing, I would get anxious every time I'm so close to beating the boss. I would get anxious, and then all the anxiety was just up there, and I'm thinking, yeah, I can do it. I can beat this boss. I can finally do it. And then before you know it, insta killed. And then I have to restart all that shit again. And that's where I feel like I just was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sucking the fun out of this. But fuck, dudes. Haller, Wade, fuck, man. I don't know why I said I would play this game, but the one thing I'm happy is that it's nice to see that there were a lot of people that, you know, I guess somewhat like this game. And you know, coming here and seeing that I was playing it and kind of enjoying their time here. But for me, it's just like this game took out so much enjoyment. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Black Ops 2 better be fucking worth it. It better be fucking worth it. But yeah, I will probably record myself play Black Ops 2 next. Yeah, I have to contact my cousin because she's going to be home tomorrow. Oh my god, it's already Sunday. No, I mean today, cuz it's 4 for me. It's 4 in the morning right now. And that's the thing that's crazy, is that I've been doing this for almost 4 hours. Like 4 hours I've been up to doing this. So that's the thing that I wouldn't say upsets me, but it's just like that makes me so tired. It's just like I've been at this for 4 hours. Even drinking fucking coffee, I was still yawning. Because during the boss fight, and I'm like, this is a fucking rinse and repeat that I'm doing. So, like I said, I'll probably record myself after I do a grind and like pretty much fill up all the Crystariums for my teammates, and then do a once over to check, and then I would record myself doing the boss fight. And if I get stuck, then I will probably edit that and I'll upload it to Twitch, and then I'll try to do one whole video of Final Fantasy 13 for YouTube. Yeah, man, that's the thing, is that I wanted to put a lot of effort into this, but it's kind of tough to put in effort for something that I feel like will not give you a reward at all. Even though they give you trophies at the end for beating the game, but it would not feel rewarding at all for me. So, but I mean, if I do beat it, I will have the ability to say, yeah, I played 13. I beat Final Fantasy 13. Did I like the game? No, not really. Because I can say that legit. I can say that legit. I can say that to a person if they ask me, "Oh, what did you think about Final Fantasy 13?" I didn't really like it that much. They had good moments, but I didn't really like it. So I can have that cred. All right, guys, it's late. I'll see you guys Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I'll try to get Black Ops 2 if I can. For Tuesday. I really hope my uncle has it still. But yeah, I don't know. I know I want to end this usually saying like this has been fun, but honestly it's been tiring. It's been very tiring, and I feel like almost boring. But all right. All right, guys. Bye. You better. All right, bye.